with his 7th place in Eugene, and he'll want to ease through to the final with the least effort possible. The final, by the way, is at 1:10 on Saturday, so almost exactly 48 hours from now. It closes the morning session on the penultimate day of these Commonwealth Games. A lot of people puzzled about that, but it does make those Saturday morning tickets like gold dust. Away they go then. McSwain is normally a front runner, and he's the absentee. He would have pulled this along to a very healthy tempo, and I suspect several of these fellas disappointed he's not there to do that job. He would have pulled them down way quicker than the first heat. Remember, the 7th placer in the first heat was almost 3:42, so that is certainly achievable by just about everybody in this field. As I say that, so they slow after 150 metres to a virtual jog, and nobody prepared to take it on. And in fact, as each of these 100-metre sections clicks by, so the chances of a quick time, quicker than 3:37, evaporates more and more.
Well, it was quite a bit of bumping and barging there. Stonier and Whiteman were running side by side, and there was the tiniest gap. I mean, here's a small figure, Samuel Tanner of New Zealand, but they were, all three of them were touching shoulders, and Tanner got squeezed out the back. And the Tanzanian now, Tim, clearly recognising that there is an opportunity for these two non-automatic spots, and grabs it by the scruff of the neck and at least makes it a little bit more honest looking.
Well, you say honest looking, I think they've lost the opportunity already. 63.4 for that first 400. It's becoming more and more clear that the pace is just not quick enough, and 3:37 looks a tough target for this field. Two Scots in this one. Of course, Josh Kerr making it through okay from the first heat. What a fabulously powerful trio the Scots have got at these Commonwealth Games. Matt Ramsden in the tall figure, probably the tallest there in the yellow of Australia, third from the back at the moment. Jake Whiteman, masterful tactician. He's learned his trade well these last 4 or 5 years, and executed, if you like. I don't usually like that word, but he executed the tactical race to perfection to win that world title in Eugene 2 weeks back. Coming down the outside in the red colours of Wales is Piers Copeland. He hasn't given off his best yet this year, I feel, outdoors. I think he's better than the 3:40 he's run. He's certainly capable of going many seconds quicker than that, but they just have not gone quick enough, Rob, and that's another loping lap, 65.
And I was just watching one or two athletes in that pack, the likes of Jake Whiteman, the world champion, just going through the left of picture. A few people sticking their arms out and just having to put their elbows in to make sure that they're in the right position to strike. And watch for Abel Kipsang, one of the fastest men in the world this year. He's just running in around about 5th place, stalking the shadow of Jake Whiteman. The Kenyan will be really disappointed that he didn't have a chance for a medal in the World Championship final, and he's getting himself positioned for a last fast final 400.
They approach the bell then in this second heat of the men's 1,500 metres. Tanner of New Zealand almost pushed off the track down the back straight. It's got very physical now as they go into the final 300. Kipsang hits the front with a big move. Whiteman tucks onto his shoulder. Was focused straight away by his father on command after winning that gold at the World Championships to keep his eyes on the Commonwealth Games and the Europeans to come, where he plans to run the 800. 1,200 metres, though, has gone by. The time's now irrelevant because this will be just the top 5, I'm sure. Kipsang leads. On the inside, Stonier of England. A little bit boxed, but well positioned otherwise. Jake Whiteman on the shoulder of Kipsang. The little New Zealander. Tanner, Sam Tanner going well in 4th place. Copeland on the inside, Gurley round the outside in the blue of Scotland. There's still so much racing to come. 80 metres to go. It's anybody's race here. Whiteman just kicks it up another gear and eases away from Copeland. And it's a good running there from Gurley to make it into the top 5. Kipsang there as well. And can you believe Matt Ramsden run out of it there? The winning time, 3:48. The Aussie unlucky. It's always such a